Coming up next on Good Morning El Paso, thousands of students in the borderland will be taking the STAR test today. How you can help your child prepare for the big test.
Also, the sentencing phase for the Boston bombing trial begins today. Why some of the victims are pleading for jurors to consider the life sentence. Plus,
come on, man!
Come on, man! Come on! Stay with us!
Come on!
Stay with us!
Hang on, man! Come on! Pull him back! Pull him back!
Wow, Texas police save an unconscious man from a burning SUV, and it's all caught on camera. The officers now speaking out about that incredible rescue.
Live, where news comes first. From the Mesilla Valley and Las Cruces to El Paso and the borderland. This is ABC7's Good Morning El Paso.
a very good morning to you, El Paso, Las Cruces, and Juarez. I'm Stephanie Valle.
And I'm Hillary Floren. Good morning, everyone. Right now it is 6 o'clock on your Tuesday morning. Time to talk to Crystal.
Yes, and we saw such a wonderful day yesterday. We can only hope that it's just as nice today, Crystal.
Well, you know what? We've got good news. The forecast doesn't look to be changing much from yesterday. In fact, today and tomorrow are kind of repeats of each other, with those winds just picking up a little bit more in the afternoon. Let's start with your clouds and radar map. We are dealing with a nice and now clear forecast to start off your Tuesday. Now, overnight, radar was showing a little bit of activity picking up across the map. A lot of it such a light green. I don't think it was actually rain making it to the ground, but you might have gotten a few drops on the windshield in parts of Doñana and Otero counties. As for our temperatures, we're at 69 this morning in El Paso. That's what's been reporting all morning long. 69 degrees, very warm for this point in the day, and it is about 10 degrees warmer than models were calling for, which means we're starting warmer this afternoon. Going to be a warm one as well. Winds are at 15 miles per hour, so we are looking at a light to breezy wind speed start for your morning, and that means a windier afternoon is ahead of us. In Las Cruces, 55 the temperature, winds are at 10 miles per hour, and we're dry out there, just 23% for that relative humidity. Not expecting much in terms of rain today, but there is a chance of rain on that 7-day forecast. We'll discuss that in a few minutes.
Okay, Crystal, thank you. We have a traffic reminder to pass along to you now. The I-10 West on-ramp at Executive is now closed due to construction, and it will be shut down for more than 2 months. It was supposed to close last week, but it was postponed due to the weather. And this is a live shot now from our TxDOT traffic cameras. I-10 at Asarco, the closest camera that we can get to that area. You can see plenty of lights and some emergency lights in that area. Just be careful if you're using that area to get around for work or school this morning. Take an alternate route for sure. Well, thousands of students in the Socorro district have a big day ahead of them as they are scheduled to take the STAR test today. Grades 3, 4, 6, and 7 will test in math today. 8th graders will test in social studies. Many schools held rallies last week to boost the students' confidence and show support. But Paso de Norte administrators took the rally a step further, and they created a video with their students singing their own version of Shake It Off by Taylor Swift. And now here's a few tips from the Texas Education Agency for those testing today. Parents, talk to your children about what to expect and how the STAR test is not that different from regular tests. Make sure they eat a healthy breakfast, minimize those sugars, and add protein to keep their energy stable. Make sure they get plenty of exercise and free playtime after school too. Physical activity is great for helping kids to relax and sleep better. Also, remember to support and praise them. Knowing you're rooting for them can help boost their confidence.
The family of the El Paso police officer killed while on the job won't be getting the full amount that they sued for. In 2012, 27-year-old officer Angel Garcia was killed in a chain reaction crash while removing a ladder from the middle of I-10. His family blamed the truck driver that they believe caused the chain reaction crash, Harvey Richard Hall, and they sued the company that he worked for, Old Dominion Freight Line, for $30 million. Instead, a jury handed down a potential award of just under $2.3 million. The jury decided Garcia and Hall were equally negligent. According to state law, since Hall was only 50% at fault, the family would receive half of the $2.3 million. Happening today, the sentencing phase of the Boston bombing trial begins. A jury convicted Dzhokhar Tsarnaev on all 30 counts that he faced for the 2012 bombings. Tsarnaev faces either life in prison now or the death penalty. We'll hear from some of the victims on why they don't want the death penalty for him. That is coming up a little bit later in our newscast.
And now to that amazing video of a man being rescued from a burning SUV. Officers in the Dallas suburb of Mesquite pulled an unconscious driver as the fire begins to consume him. Jobin Penneker has the reaction from officers and the family.
We're out. Shut down the car.
When they say time is precious, this is what they meant.
Still breathing!
I'm so thankful for him that we were that close, because he had seconds left.
Any longer and Hector Valle may have died here on the I-30 service road in Mesquite. His older brother knows that.
When I found out about that, couldn't even talk. I was just painful. It was painful for me.
Hector's SUV had crashed early Sunday morning. It was in flames. He was unconscious. Bystanders called 911, and 911 called officers Autumn Soto and Ryan Nielsen.
I've never seen anything like this before.
Nielsen used this glass breaker to get to Hector. Knowing they had little time, they carried him away from the fiery SUV.
Grab fire extinguisher!
Talking to him throughout, almost pleading with him.
Okay, come on, man! Come on, man!
Come on, man! Come on, stay with us!
Come on!
Stay with us!
At that point, our main goal became keeping him conscious, keeping him awake, keeping him focused, and keeping him fighting.
Come on, dude! Stay with us!
I'm lost for words. I'm shaking.
A good friend, Sarah Gomez, is seeing the video for the first time, and likely the last.
I just hope he's okay. It's sad. It's really, really sad.
Hector was badly burned. He also had several bone fractures in his back, legs, and ribs. But what happened on this service road is giving Hector a fighting chance to live.
We go to work with the best of intentions to help people and do the best that we can.
First, Hector's father said it in Spanish. Then his brother did. A simple thank you.
Thanks to him, he's still breathing in the hospital.
Here we go, bud.
How much a difference seconds make.
Hey, guys, stay back, guys!
Joking panically.
Wow, what a story. Switching gears, if you're looking for a job in education, then you want to head over to New Mexico State University today. That would be a great opportunity. Districts from across the U.S. are looking for employees. We have Good Morning El Paso's Denise Olivas live with more right now. Good morning, Denise.
Good morning, Hillary. School districts from Alaska, Massachusetts, Oregon, Arizona, and New Mexico, just to name a few, will be holding interviews today, and it's not too late to sign up. I'll give you that information in just a bit. Our New Mexico Mobile Newsroom crew was there for day one as hopeful candidates were interviewed, and day two continues today. So if you're looking for a teaching job and missed yesterday's event, you can still sign up this morning from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. And if you just log on to careerservices.nmsu.edu and you can sign up for an interview to schedule an interview. And the fair does run until 5 p.m. So of course there is plenty of time to get out there.
It's nice knowing that I might be graduating and be having a job already. Also the idea that there are places interested in having me, and so it may not be that much of a competitive market that I was afraid of.
And we will have that information on where you can sign up for an interview at KVIA.com. Just click on our links mentioned section and it'll take you to the registration form. Stephanie, Hillary, back to you.
All right, thanks so much. Hopefully a lot of jobs will be gotten today.
Yes, definitely. Well, another blow for the Bluebell Creamery today.
It's now recalling all of its products over fears of listeria, what the CEO is promising people coming up.
And any Full House fans watching this morning, well, get ready for the Tanner family to make a comeback. We have the details on the show's revival.
But first, could we be looking at some nasty wind today?
Yeah,
what do you think?
Or toasty temperatures. Crystal?
I like the alliteration, guys. Sounding good. But unfortunately, the answer to both is yes. We're talking windy and warm conditions, but how high do those gusts go? Your answer is just a few minutes away.
Thanks so much, Crystal. This is ABC 7, where news comes first.